You should start a band.
You already have one. It's called Girlfriends, and you have a lot going on. Hi, Emo Social Club. We're here with Travis from Girlfriends.
Hello. It's Travis from Girlfriends. We're here with Emo Social Club. Hello, how are you?
Hi, dude. Who's doing the interview?
We're gonna find
who's the interview.
We're gonna find out.
By the end of this, we'll figure out who's doing what.
Yeah.
2 questions we ask everybody. What is the most emo song you're listening to right now?
The most emo song I'm listening to right now. That's so tough. We DJ'd emo night last night, and they said that my emo night playlist was too long.
Oh yeah.
And then I had to make it shorter. I think one of the most emo songs on that playlist would have to be "I Miss You" by Blink-182.
Yeah, that was your closer.
It's somber. It's sad. It's
about Halloween
iconic,
or something.
something like that.
Yeah.
Christmas. I don't know.
Played a lot of new metal in your set.
Yeah, we did because we started running out of emo songs that hadn't been played. So we're like, all right, put on the Limp Bizkit, and it really went off.
It does. I listen, I'm not a purist by any means, and I love new metal because I grew up on that.
Yeah.
But I'm also like, man, I do kind of want to hear more emo stuff and less new metal. But then you started playing, and I'm like, I'm having a blast. I don't even care.
Yeah, but then we played some Linkin Park, which is great.
Yeah.
So
that I was like, I mean, Linkin Park is emo.
It's emo.
It's emo.
Yeah.
That's like the one that's emo of new metal. More than Limp Bizkit, maybe Deftones.
I love me some Deftones.
Deftones. Second question, what makes Girlfriends so emo?
Probably me, to be honest. Yeah, I'm like the sad and depressed. Nick's a pretty positive guy.
Yeah.
It's a good balance. It's like the yin and yang of the band, you know?
Yeah.
I'm just, a little anxious sometimes, overthinking. I'm doing really good though. Yeah.
Well,
I'm doing really well.
Yeah, I'm doing
really good. I'm really good right now.
You just put out a new record called There Goes the Neighborhood.
Yeah.
Is that a record about you being good?
Well, I mean, the irony is that it's really just kind of a vessel of everything that we, like who we were as kids, you know? And we had the title of the record before we wrote any of the music, and we knew that we wanted to really just make something that embodied where we grew up, how we grew up, and that time period, you know, of nostalgia, but also like all of the firsts that we experienced in life, you know?
Yeah.
Like your first love, your first heartbreak, first time you sneak out, the first time you realize your parents, you know, aren't perfect, and they're just humans. First time you realize that life isn't what it looks like on TV or in the movies. And so there's like a lot of heartbreaking moments on the album because, it's a very sobering realization, you know, when you're a kid and you start to put the pieces together.
Yeah. You know, I feel like that's what we do at Warped Tour is like all of that stuff, you know?
Yeah.
When even if your mom like drops you off like down the block so that you like don't get seen at the Warped Tour with your parents, you know?
You don't get seen kissing your mom goodbye.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But on the other hand, it's like that's the I don't know, I guess that's what like all the music's about, right? Like finding out like the trauma that you have is actually part of the community you have here at the Warped Tour.
Yeah, I think, you know, especially for us too, it's like not just leaning into like all of the bad. I think our band has been a vessel of like showing people it's not cool to be sad.
Yeah.
Like there needs to be light at the end of the tunnel.
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, we get to play something like Warped Tour. So while we are united in the fact that we all share similar experiences, you do have to still view life with optimism and know that like it gets better. Otherwise, what's the point of any of this?
A lot of people have said like, you know, emo's a little bit too like you're focusing too much on the sad and not the healing part. And I'm like, I kind of disagree. I think that it's a lot of healing. It's a lot of like healing stuff of this stuff.
Yeah, I think once you write those songs, or whether you listen to those songs, when you fall in love with those songs, there's a sense of community knowing that you're not alone.
Yeah.
I don't think it's to wallow in self-pity, you know, but there is comfort in knowing that you're not the only one walking this earth that is experiencing these things.
Yeah, exactly. You're going on tour. You're going to be walking this earth.
Yeah.
With in the UK.
Yeah.
In Europe with Kenny Hoopla.
Yep.
One of our favorite artists. So,
I love Kenny.
Tell us more about the tour. Where are you going to be?
Yeah, we're all through the UK. We're playing Dublin, Ireland. Most of the shows are sold out already. We got a song with Kenny on our new album. It's called Sugar in the Gas Tank. And you know what's crazy is it all happened at Warped Tour in Long Beach.
Yeah.
We were walking backstage and we literally bumped into each other and we hadn't seen each other in a while. And he was like, "What are you guys working on?" We were like, "We're finishing our album. Why don't you come to the studio?" And like that Monday, he showed up and we made the song and it made the record. And now we're doing a whole tour together because of Warped Tour.
That's so beautiful.
Yeah.
The DIY and just like the friends of the community.
That's what it's all about.
So good. We hope you come back because we're in Chicago, so we'll have to see you
we
there.
will for sure be back.
Good. Where can people find you? Where can they follow you to know when you'll be back?
Yeah, Girlfriends on everything. It was really hard to get that Instagram handle at Girlfriends, so make sure you follow us.
Yeah.
And yeah, wherever you listen to music, type in Girlfriends. We'll pop up.
Amazing. Well, Travis, thank you for hanging out with us. So good.
Dude, thank you so much. Appreciate you for having us.